Example 3, we're going to graph a horizontal stretch, which means we're going to take the graph and we're going to stretch it out this way. So we draw a basic little graph here. Okay. What's going to make this stretch or this shrink horizontally is this x over 2. We said that the normal period for sine was 2 pi. Okay. Well, since we have this 1/2 here, to find the new period I have to take 2 pi divided by 1/2 for the new period. And that's going to be 4 pi. So I need to stretch my graph to go from 0 to negative 4 pi to positive 4 pi in this direction. And then for my x and y's, from 0 to 4 pi is one period, so divide it up into 4 equal slots. 0, 4 pi, half of that's 2 pi, pi, and 3 pi. And then the 0, 1, negative 1, 0, 1 goes in the same order. So it's still going to be 0, 1, negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1, 0, just like that. If you want to test it out, go ahead. Pi, it becomes the sine of pi over 2. Well, the sine of pi over 2 is 1. If you put in 2 pi, it becomes the sine of pi. The sine of pi is 0, so it does check out okay. And so half, there's 2 pi, there's pi, and there's 3 pi. Come back here into the negatives. Let's set up the graph. Okay. Then for the points on the graph, 0, 0. Pi 1, 2 pi 0, 3 pi negative 1, 4 pi 0. And of course I should go through the points. Then same thing could keep going like that forever. And then back here on the side, we know sine is odd, so it's going to be down, then back to 0, then up, and then back to 0. Sorry, back to 0. So it's going to go like this. And there's a graph of y equals sine x over 2. I want you to try number 47. And it says graph y equals cosine of x over 2. Okay? So you should have pressed pause and had a chance. When the normal period for sine is 2 pi, so I have to divide that by 1/2. And so the period is going to be 4 pi. We divide by the coefficient of x. And this coefficient here is 1/2. And so that means 0 to 4 pi, 2 pi, pi, 3 pi. Set up the grid here. And negative in this direction. So set up the chart. The cosine order, usually cosine of 0 is 1. The cosine of pi will still be cosine of pi over 2. That's going to be 0. 2 pi divided by 2 for the cosine of pi. That's going to be what? Negative 1. And 0 and 1. So 0, 1, pi 0, 2 pi negative 1, 0, and then 1 again. So it's going to come down like this. And then to bring it back through that, the negative 1, through 3 pi to positive 1, and back down. So it's kind of a sketch of that graph. It's just like that.